Someone accidentally replied all and instantly regretted it. Another system locked out the person it was supposed to protect. Welcome back to News Glitch. I'm Matthew, and this is episode 8, where real headlines prove that the system doesn't always know what it's doing. Let's get straight into it with headline number 1. So, for headline number 1, we have a person accidentally hit reply all on an email chain with hundreds of people, and then it got worse. The person meant to reply to one individual, but instead responded to everyone, sending their message to an entire group who were never even supposed to see it. There's no faster emotional drop than realizing you hit reply all. That has to be the worst feeling of all time. You gotta double check that. I even double check after I sent it to make sure I didn't double reply or reply to all or reply to the wrong person. It's the same thing on Instagram. If you draft something, you make sure you didn't post it. Like certain things, you just gotta double check and make sure you're doing the right thing, because this ended really badly. Just for a visual also, he sent the email, stared at the screen, and then saw it, replied all, and then his soul left his body. That's the worst feeling of all time. I know that feeling, and it's not a good feeling. 1 second you're calm, and the next second your life is public and everything you wanted that one person to know, now everyone knows. Imagine you're sending it to one person on your team, and it's about someone else on your team, and you just replied to all. People have to be more careful, and this is also, by the way, the dangers of technology and the dangers of emailing and texting and what it has become. And now what do you do? Because now everyone's involved. People you don't know, people you've never met, people who should never have seen that message. You accidentally created an audience. This is probably one of people's biggest fears with the way technology is moving. So to end off, reply all is not a feature, it's a trap, and it should have a double verification that you actually want to do it. Alright, that's it for headline number 1. Let's get straight into it with headline number 2. So for headline 2, it goes like this. A store installed a new anti-theft system and it locked out their own customers. The system worked, just not correctly. The security system was designed to prevent theft, but instead it made it harder for normal customers to enter or use a store. You cannot secure a store from the people who are trying to shop there. That defeats the entire business model. Imagine showing up to a store ready to spend money and the store says no. The system saw a paying customer and treated them like a threat. That means the system was so aggressive, it forgot its purpose. They made the system too good, it couldn't tell who's doing what. It just knew something was happening. It wasn't protecting the store, it was isolating it. People aren't going to go back there. People probably will go back there. It's not that deep. They could fix the system. There's ways to fix this. I'm sure it was just too sensitive to everything going on. But this isn't a store installing new security. It's just a whole mess in general. They're not installing new security because now, how do they know who stole if it just dings every time someone left? If your security system blocks customers, it's working against you. Alright, let's get on to the next headline because somehow it always gets worse. So for headline number 3, we have a man waited on hold so long he forgot why he called. This is literally the system winning and the person receiving the call winning. So for quick context, he called customer support for help, but after waiting on hold for an extended period, he lost track of the original reason for the call. That's not even customer support. I just consider that psychological warfare. You went in with a problem and came out with absolutely nothing, just loss of time and frustration. I relate to this. You start off confident, and you know what you need, you're ready to explain it, and then the music starts and time stops. And I think the whole goal of why people put them on hold is to just wait and to get the situation less heated. Because if someone's calling customer support, you know they're heated and there's a reason why they want to talk to customer support and whatever. So the more time that they spend on hold, the more they forget and the more they don't care anymore. It's not worth my time 30 minutes on hold to complain about this product that I'm probably not even going to get anything back for. So overall, the problem is that we're being put on hold for too long. However, though, there are some people that will wait on hold so long that they'll be so furious. So it's two-sided. You just have to... You're either one or the other. The way it escalated also sucks. You wait, you listen, you question everything, and eventually you don't even care anymore. The system didn't solve the problem, it erased it. That's honestly pretty good customer support if it erased the problem, but not the exact way we wanted it to. So to end off, if waiting fixes the problem, you never even needed help. Alright, let's get to the final headline because the system isn't finished yet. So for headline number 4, we have a person got locked out of their own smart device. They owned it, but they needed permission. The device required verification or access approval, and the system denied the actual owner, preventing them from using something they bought. My immediate reaction is this: you paid for it, you own it, and it still said no. That's not ownership, that's a request. You should not have to request something you own. You think once you buy something, you buy the rights to use it. This is the future. You don't control your device actually controls you. You exist at its convenience. The system decided you weren't you, and there's nothing you can do. No explanation, no override, just rejection. And the article reports it like it's normal. That's the worst part. This is the new normal. If you can't get into your phone, if you can't get into a password, we talked about this in a previous episode, there's nothing you could do. The device owns you now. The device has you, and you buy the device, but then the second you buy the device owns you. User denied access. That is probably the most classic title we're going to see nowadays, and it's going to be so repetitive. There's no urgency in this situation because it happens all the time. There's no concerns from anyone. Just instructions on how to reset your password, but sometimes you need your current password to reset your password, so it becomes a problem. If your own device can deny you, you don't even own it, I guess. It owns you. That's News Glitch. That's it for episode 8 of News Glitch. Real headlines, real systems, and somehow they all decided to stop working at the worst possible moment. If you enjoyed this episode, follow the show and check out the clips. New episodes coming soon every Tuesday, 8 a.m. I'm Matthew, and I'll see you next time, assuming the system lets me in.